a win is always a win, and it's the most important in the end to keep the spirit up and to create an atmosphere and also a learning atmosphere tonight. When you drive home and you know you have the 3 points, everybody is more open for improvement and for the next steps, because we have to do next steps. We are not on our top level yet, and wins help like nothing else to increase the level of performance.
I thought we played well. It's a tough game, tough opponent, really good squad. I thought the penalty was the only difference in the teams. I think probably 3 or 4 chances we'll look back on ourselves and say we've got to do better, and in really good positions. And if you put one of them away, you come away with a draw. 2 of them, you might win it. But when you don't have that absolute 9, that clinical kind of finisher, then of course there are a couple of opportunities. I look back and I go, I think someone with that killer instinct centrally that's in the box a lot will take those chances, but we have to find a way at the minute, and of course we're looking at it recruitment-wise. We want to have a couple more options, and we're all working in that direction.
Well, it brings us exactly to your analysis, Alan, because you were going to... Everton really looked like a team without a striker, which is exactly what they are at present with Calvert-Lewin being
even
injured.
With Calvert-Lewin and Rondon, they still need a forward in there. Of course, they didn't have either of them today. They're not going to have Calvert-Lewin for a while, and it was plainly obvious today their problem. I mean, there's no blame at all to Anthony Gordon, because he's trying to do his team a favour by being in there. But this is an amazing ball in there, and that should be in the back of the net. And a centre forward, as Frank said, a number 9. I'm pretty sure that would be in there, because he just doesn't really want to head it. Takes his eye off the ball. Similar sort of thing here. Another very good ball in. This time he gets on the end of it, but it's, as I said, you can't really attach any blame to him at all. They're looking for a focal point here. They're looking for that centre forward look. Thiago Silva, Azpilicueta, not really having to do anything. No one running in behind. And that's eventually what happens when you haven't got that target to hit. Second half, similar thing. Dele Alli comes on, long, hopeful ball up to him, and he's not going to really do anything with that. So they've got to give Frank Lampard a chance and bring a centre forward in. Otherwise, I'd really be concerned for Everton.
As for Chelsea, I mean, they're spending big, aren't they? They're having a go. I mean, it wasn't a great game today, was it? It was a bit scrappy. But they got new players in, and they'll be happy with the 3 points. But, they're splashing out, aren't they?
Well, I think they're going to have to, especially when you look at what City are doing, what Liverpool, how strong Liverpool are.
Can they close the gap on those two?
I think they're going to have to spend more. I think they're going to have to spend more. I think the signing of Sterling's a fantastic signing. Cucurella may have cost more than they would have wanted to spend, but he's somebody that was sought after by City as well. I think he's a very, very good... He's a quality player. Chukwuemeka is one for the future. Koulibaly will come and do a job. But they're going to need to spend more, Chelsea, without a doubt.
I think they've made some very good signings, but I'm speaking to centre forwards for Everton. There's no doubt Chelsea need that forward as well. I know they got Brozier, but it might take time for him.
Well,
in the meantime, they've lost
loan,
Lukaku. They need a centre forward in there as well.
Yeah, big top one.
Absolutely, definitely. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
I suppose when you look at the top 4 now and the investment that's been made by the top 2, Nunez looks really good, doesn't he?
Yes.
Liverpool, Haaland, we're pretty convinced.
Look at what Spurs have got.
Spurs have got Kane. Arsenal have bought in Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
they do need that focal point.
Definitely, no doubt about it.
OK.